Welcome in, Risen Undead. You can see I'm in Godot right now, and I want to show you a few things that I've done in the few days I've used the software, but I may just stop doing all this stuff and just go straight into the game I want to actually make in 2D. But I'll show you what I've done so far. So, right here, let me put this in, well, that doesn't really help much, but I'll put it in full screen. And like, we can move around, we have the sprite flipping. That was actually pretty interesting to try get to do, because I had to have some help with it, but it is working. We have the sprint functionality, it is a bit too fast. We have regular jumping. We have the tree here. As you can see, this was kind of weird to do. I needed to put the character in the foreground, but everything else in the background. This is in the foreground, I'm pretty sure the blocks are. We have moving platforms. This one I done on like day 2 of learning. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, that's all I've really got done, but I might just start going into like more hands-on stuff of making my own assets and putting them in, and then learning as I go while making the actual game I want to make, which is basically a thing based on aerokinesis. So I want to make like a whole like platformer, like action platformer based on aerokinesis. It's a cool concept in mind, but I need to like get a whole roadmap set up and all that fun stuff. But, you know, I think it'll be a cool game. I want to call it Fractured Winds, as seen up here, fracturedwinds.tscn. And yeah, but, I mean, that's all I really have to show you today. I'm gonna go do a little refresher right now on how I made the character do all the fun stuff, like, yeah. But yeah, I think the next thing I'll actually have to learn is, like, you know, double jumping, making animated attacks, and all that fun jazz. So, you know, let me check here in the script. What did I do? So, right, okay. So I needed to use an else statement. I've done an if statement, an elif statement here. So yeah, this is to flip the sprite. This is to make the knight play the run animation when pressing shift. And I made shift the keybind in the project here in project settings. Okay. So this is basically technically how my mind works. Ignore that. So this is basically how my mind works if you're getting inner works of my mind right now. But yeah, I mean, that's basically all I really did so far. I do want to learn more. This is all in preparation to start my 3D game dev journey. Of course, I'll have to learn Blender and all that fun stuff, but actually learning Blender will probably come sooner than you might think, since I need to make my VTuber model. No one else can really make my VTuber model, which is, you know, fun, mainly because, dude, I'm not paying $2,000 for a fucking VTuber model. We can get the fuck right out with that shit. I'm making it myself. However, I am gonna be getting a live 2D from my artist who asks for like 700. 700 is a modest amount for a VTuber model. I can do that eventually. But yeah, that's all I have to show you guys today, Risen Undead. So I will be seeing you later. I don't know the type of music I'm gonna put in this video, but yeah, I'll see you later. Just wanted to show you something cool I've been working on, been learning, and, you know, hopefully we can do some fun stuff. See ya.